Hello, Cancer. This is Tarot Queen Jamila, and I am here to do your Soulmate Tarot spread. This is going to be for August, September, October of 2018. So this is going to look at your current soulmate and the energies that you're bringing in from the past. Should be pretty accurate. If it's not, then you can get a private reading. This is a general reading for all Cancers, okay? So anyway, welcome to the channel. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button. If you need a private reading, the link to my website is below. All right, let's get started. We're going to call to the spirit guides for the Cancer for August, September, October of 2018. What describes Cancer's soulmate? Okay, describe the past life relationship Cancer had with them. Okay, why this person is in Cancer's current lifetime. Okay, what is the soul contract between Cancer and their soulmate? What important lesson are they teaching Cancer? How Cancer and can deepen, or how Cancer and their soulmate can deepen? How can we deepen our relationship? And then how can Cancer help them grow? Okay, we're going to use the Witch's Tarot deck for this reading. And I just thought that my selenite egg would be really pretty for you guys to look at. As well as this pine cone tree. So it's a little dark though. Okay, it's a little dark. Okay. Alright, so Cancer, here are your cards. My camera is doing some weird thing. Let's go ahead and pan down to these cards right here. Okay. So, I wish my lighting was better, but if I turn on this overhead light, it's going to cause an annoying glare, and I would rather you be able to see the illustration than having a glare, so the card to describe your soulmate, Cancer, whoever that is, they seem to be they're probably a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. So another water sign. Whoever they are, I see somebody that is very family oriented. I feel like they either have children with you already, or I feel like they want children. Okay, one or the other. Very family oriented. They seem very happy. They seem very lucky. They seem very blessed, very secure, very complete emotionally person. Okay. And they do want a family with you. Now, the card to describe your past life relationship is the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords tells me that in the previous life, there was probably some issues between the two of you, but you guys managed to work it out. I feel like your past life, there is a lot of obstacles that you may have went through in the relationship, but I feel like the Six of Swords kind of represent, I can see you traveling together. All I see is travel. You know, let's run away together, let's be together, come be with me, I'll come be with you. Something like that. And I can see you just sort of getting away from the tragedy, possibly of your family, either their family, your family. Spirit guides, give me some clarity on the Six of Swords. Clarity on the Six of Swords. So let's see what the spirits clarify with the Six of Swords. Okay, see, you're getting away from people. You can see either exes, you know, family, fathers, you know, father-in-law, brothers, sisters, sort of, you know, doing what they do. You know, and so I think that that's quite different. I don't know. Like, I can't imagine why somebody would do that, but evidently there's a lot of people that do that. Okay. So I feel like there was some issues. There was some people that you had to get away from. Okay, not sure why all of a sudden started having camera difficulties. Anyway, like I was saying with the Nine of Wands, you had to fight for love. You had to be courageous. This was something that was very difficult. Okay, the situation in the previous lifetime was very difficult. But nonetheless, I feel like there was a success. And I feel like the Six of Swords represents going to a better place in the relationship. Okay, now the Justice card represents why this person is currently in your lifetime. And Justice represents balance. Justice represents fairness. Justice represents karma. So whoever this person is, there's definitely a karmic connection with them. I feel like they're also teaching you something, Cancer. Like for some reason, I feel like whoever you're dealing with this Justice card, they probably got some legal issues, or maybe you yourself have legal issues. So I can definitely see that, sense that, feel that. Now, I was looking at you guys' soul contract, and we're going to have to clarify this Five of Pentacles. But the Eight of Wands comes up, the Five of Pentacles, and then the Ace of Cups. So there's a problem with the contract on some level. You can see here where, well, what I can see is definitely I feel like there's love and there's feelings there. I feel like a lot of y'all, whoever your soulmate is, you kind of jumped into it really, really quickly. And somebody wasn't ready. There's some insecurity. It's got something to do with money. Let's clarify this Five of Pentacles. Spirit, give me some clarity on the five. The money is an obstacle for some reason in the contract. That's all I know. So let me see what's going on. Spirit guides, give me some clarity on Five of Pentacles. Wow. So there's something going on, Cancer, with either your money or either his money. Something to do with family. Something to do with stability. Financial stability. Something happened with, within that sort of makes financial stability an obstacle in the relationship with that person. So there's an issue with that. I can see that. However, you can see where there is a lot of the Eight of Wands does represent the passion between the two of you, but I feel like it's where you kind of rush into it and you don't really have a set plan of what you're going to do. And see, the Ten of Swords represents the situation, whatever it is that's going on, it is a part of the contract as far as what you agreed with this person or something. Okay. Now, when you look at a soul contract, what's a soul contract? It's an agreement in order to progress. So, like, for example, if you were somebody that, I feel like money is an obstacle. Either somebody doesn't make enough, or it's where, it's a part of the contract that maybe that's where progress is needed between either you or your soulmate. Okay? There's some sort of contract. But see, the Ace of Cups represents a child. So you can see a child. I can definitely see a female child between you and your soulmate that you're supposed to have or that you may already have. But the Ace of Cups also represents blessings and happiness. But there is some kind of obstacle with the finances for some reason. And it's got something to do with your contract. But see, you can, Sometimes a soul contract can be blocking you. So I feel like a lot of you have blockages, and then just some negative things in general. I feel like, but see, I feel like the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, both of these are spirit guides. Spirits, give me some advice for the Cancers for the Ten of Swords. See? It's got something to do with either his mother, your mother, her mother, somebody's mother. Either Cancer's mother or their lover's mother. It's got something to do with that. Or it has to do with fears and phobias. Or, yeah, you can definitely see that. There's a contract that you need to release. It's probably demonic. It's probably got something to do with your family or your mother or your bloodline. Okay, so some of y'all are, but see, you're bringing it in from a previous life as well. See, there can be soul contracts that can be painful blocks. The soul contract of being a martyr. There's a loyalty. There's a soul contract of loneliness. There's a soul contract of anxiety. There's a soul contract of possibly even poverty or something. So something needs to be released. Something needs to be released. Something ain't right there, okay? Maybe it's some sort of negative subconscious blockage or something. For the Ten of Swords to come up, it's some kind of negative block, Cancer. You're going to have to see what's going on with your soulmate with that, honey. All right, let's move up here now. At any rate, though, looking back with the Ace of Cups, I do see a child between the two of you, like a love child, as well as happiness. You know, you can tell that there is a soul contract of happiness, but, you know, something needs to be handled with that situation. So you need to do work on each other. So that's what we're about to get into. Important lessons they are teaching you. The Two of Wands. So they're definitely teaching you to be stronger. How can you two deepen your relationship? The Two of Cups comes up. So this is where you're going to be compassionate for each other and be understanding. You need to be understanding and compassionate for each other, okay? How you can help them grow, Cancer, is the Hermit. So give them some time to themselves. Let them think about it. Don't bug them. Don't bother them. Don't bombard them too much, you know. And also I feel like the Hermit represents looking at yourself too, Cancer. Okay, because sometimes when you work on yourself, you work on them as well. Okay. So there's probably some things about yourself that you need to fix. And then also, I feel as though there's a lot of sort of isolation and fear. Spirit, there's a trust issue here. The Fool card comes up. So I feel like you're working on trusting each other. Yeah, giving them their space and trusting them. Giving them their space and trusting that everything is going to be okay. Like if you sit up there and you know this person is your soulmate and you're just stressed out all the time, like, oh my God, it's over, it's hell, it's oh my God, then that's what you're going to get out of it, okay? But you need to give them time to themselves. I can definitely see that there's some sort of issue. And then also some time apart. You can see that with the Five of Pentacles. Feel like they said they don't love you, but I feel like the reason why they said it is because they may have some issues that they're dealing with their family, or it could be vice versa if you're cross-watching Cancer. You know, maybe Cancer was just on the dark side of the moon. Maybe Cancer was just being pessimistic and being negative, and maybe they didn't mean, you know, some of the things that they said or did, okay? You know, I do sense that there is some treachery, some interference, outside interference from family. Yeah. So I think that a lot of you Cancers need to get a soul contract reading. So you can definitely get a soul contract reading, like what's in my, why is this, why is that? You know what I'm saying? You'll learn XYZ, okay, when it comes to soul contracts, especially when you have a past life, okay? So anyway, guys, that's your reading. Work on your trust. And it's also trusting in your own instincts when it comes to your relationships. Okay? All right, that's you guys' reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that this helps you. Again, if you guys need a reading, the link to my website is below. I do accept PayPal, as well as all major credit or debit cards. And I'll see you. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Love and light.